I discovered it when I was P6 after my PSLE, so I woke up with very fast heartbeat, like so fast that it feels like the heart is vibrating against the ribcage. They diagnosed me with the Wolff-Parkinson-White syndrome. It's a syndrome that causes irregular heart rate. After that, they suggest that I go for the surgery, but I didn't want to go for the surgery. To us then, it was expensive because we were earning a very meager salary, and then the surgery cost about, plus all the hospital expenses, 10K plus. So there was one point in time it was really so bad that it came every day and almost every other hour that I was bedridden. Because it's extra pathways in the heart, extra nervous pathways, they try to burn it away, but it came back. I mean, they grew back after the surgery, right after it. I went for one in Sec 3, but it failed again. The same way it came back. I felt very helpless. I couldn't do anything about my situation and anything for my parents who were already very aged, and I thought that at their age they could be enjoying their golden years, but yet I was still so young. Yeah, so feeling very powerless, I just stood by the window and I wanted to commit suicide. That moment I thought about the consequences of me just ending my life and nobody will take care of my parents. And that's even worse. Yeah. So I knew that I had to live on. Now it's asymptomatic. Yeah, so I don't feel the symptoms now. No episodes. So I had this spring cleaning one of the years when I was 20 years old, before Chinese New Year, and then I found out that I have this birth certificate at home. I thought that I had one already, but this birth certificate was named after a person called Diana Tan. Yeah, but the funny thing is it had the same NRIC number as me, date of birth, time of birth. Only the name and the parents' particulars were different. I confronted my parents, because there were other supporting evidence that I was an adopted child. Like, my blood type wasn't compatible with both my parents, but they refused to tell me until many months later. Actually, it's not they, it's my mom, because it was always a conversation between me and my mom, and she constantly just assured me that I was her biological child. I was initially quite frustrated, but then again, putting myself in her shoes, I can understand why. She didn't want me to feel abandoned. They brought me home when I was 1, when they were 45 and 47. My mom is now 74. If my dad were to be around, he would be 76 by now. So actually, after everything, I got over it emotionally. I felt a sense of epiphany that my foster parents have taught me a very big lesson on love. And I think that's one of the big reasons why I found my way to teaching and why my work has become a calling to me. Because I wanted to find a platform where I can pass on this love and learn to love others' children like my own.